Or I half expect it to not work. Is my sound muted? I don't want to listen to myself again. Okay, there we go. We're good. Rotate that a little bit. Alright. We're live. We're back. I am still somehow alive. I don't feel perfectly great, but I'm good enough to stream. And so here we are. Starting a new run, because I know the last one had Team Magma as the villainous team, and I know that run's basically dead. It's basically just a dead man walking, so we're just gonna start a new one and ignore the one that we had going before. No point in continuing that. Yo, what up, Melancholy? Welcome back. How's it going? Water gun already. Why do I? This is the second time in like a row, I think, where I have gotten the DNA splicers in the first 5 waves. I don't want them. I don't want them. Also, yo, what up, Axel? How's it going? A good day to you as well. I don't want those DNA splicers. That's a really bad idea right now. If I take the DNA splicers, I basically just sacrifice 2 Pokemon to recreate something I already have. This doesn't do anything for me right now, so I'm just gonna take the lure and move on with my life. That's insulting to see that in there. Alright, and we should, I believe, be good to go now. So we got the lure train started. Now it's just back to what we were doing before I took a break, which is grinding candies on Beldum. I do have a plan now, at least, for how to beat this run. I know what I need, and I know what I don't need. Thank you, X accuracy, because that actually does help with Beldum right now. I'm gonna reverse it. So I was thinking a little more about this on over the last couple days, actually, and I think the 2 keys that I need to finish this, weirdly enough, I think it's Galarian, Meowth, and Riolu. It's gonna be really weird. Yo, what up, Case? Laggy. Oh, that's not good. I hate it when the internet lags. Tier 3 Shiny Rattata on Wave 1 of the Mono Ghost Challenge. That's awesome. Don't you love it when the game just like walks up and slaps you right across the face? Why didn't I stream on Monday? I posted it on Discord, but I was sick. I was not doing good. Usually when I don't do good, I don't post about it till like right before stream, because it's like, I might be able to do it. No, Monday, I posted that before lunch. I knew I was not gonna be able to do it Monday night. It was bad. I still don't feel the best, but I'm at least functional today. It's not like what it was on Monday. Two Pokemon Go Shinies. Yo, which ones did you get? Shoot, I don't want that. I want to keep pumping Skarmory right now. I still play Pokemon Go off and on. Like, I just did the community day for Nickit the other day, and then I got Wurmple. What was the other one? I had 2 of them pop up on Monday, back to back. Oh, it was Wurmple and Lechonk. All I can remember is I wasn't excited about one of them. It was the Lechonk, because I already have all of those. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll just tackle this. And he's gone. Got a Quaxley and a Dupeter. Yo, hell yeah. Those are great. The Dupeters, that's up there for one of my shine. I really like Dupeter. That on hit. I still remember, actually, when we went for Dupeter on Scarlet. And I remember it because that was when we started messing with some of the settings on the game. I remember very distinctly, that's when we did one of the colorblind settings and turned everything really weird during that hunt. That was a funny night. Is it Dupeter, that one planet? Yeah. You know, it's just behind Uranus. I promise. Yo, what up, Infernal? How's it going, man? Oh, Infernal, Haplo and I were talking. We're trying to figure out which legend I need to swap to. I kind of have it down to 3, where it's kind of a toss-up between Catalyst, Ash, and Watson for what we think would benefit our group the best. So take a look at those 3 and see if you have any preferences for which one you think I should run. Sticker Store guy is back, but this time with Color Splash. Oh, he's going through the whole thing then. If you didn't look at my... I do what I want. Kept to subscriber inspections. Gonna do Dream Team. And his player 2 is busy. Oh, fair enough. Dream Team would be fun to watch just purely because of the a lot of the themes and songs from those games were actually really good. Take the Enigma Berry. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Enigma Berry and give that to Belden. Just extra precaution. Alright, don't be a fire type. Wow, it's not just a fire type, it's a really bad one. That's gonna be fun later. Shit. That's really annoying. That's really annoying that he actually got that. There's no point in swapping to Skarmory right now. I'm just gonna stay in. Yep. Not paralyze me again. I hate Lick. Every time I use it, it never paralyzes. Every time the NPC uses it, it always paralyzes. Oh. You've been grinding Apex? Heck yeah. Which champions have you been using? Posted a picture of dog. Your dog pic? It's still sleep? Yep, it's on bed sleeping. Adorable. I love it. Chilling. Must have go Catalyst or Watson. So the reason why we were kicking around Catalyst and Watson is because we don't have a kind of defensive hero. So when we get into those situations where we're like, it's the end of the game and there's like 3 teams in the final circle, we don't have an option for like keeping people from pushing us. If we had one of those, it would change that a little bit. But Ash has a really, really, really good escape option too with that teleport because it seems like everybody can use it. I want the elixir. I'm going to take the elixir. Oh, it sucks that let the Beldum go down, but we didn't have a choice. Everyone's cracking open a cold one. Wraith and the robot? Oh, Wraith and Pathfinder. Okay. Wraith used to be like really good. I think she's still pretty good. Trying to actually get... My god, everyone's cracking open a cold one. Yeah. Oh, I'll take that money. Or everyone's cracking Dolphy's neck. It's one of the two, however you want to determine that. Sucks we didn't see a Rook D. Been a nice, decent pickup. Not the best pickup, but it would have been decent. I need to find the other lure. We haven't found that yet. We're about to run out of the current lure. That's going to be really bad. We don't want to get into a situation where we're once again out of lures that... I mean, getting candy right now is kind of the big thing that we're trying to do. I said at the beginning of the stream, but I think I know what I need on this team to make it work so we can get to the end of this. And I do need the cost of Beldum reduced to make it work. I'm gonna take the berry because those other ones are just kind of useless to me right now. Really sucks that we're not getting any lures though. This is bad. Yeah, I saw what it said. Oh, hang on. what's up before I'm distracted. I saw what it said. I figured that you were gonna post something somewhere. Nothing is posted. Wait, use. Fine. Dogs are licking me. I'm not a bone. They think you're dirty and they're trying to clean you. What program are you using, Dolphy, by the way? That's the next question for digital art stuff. Are you using MS Paint? Of course, I get the lure and I immediately have a Bidoof looking me in the face. Ah, Fire Alpaca. I think you said that you used that in the past. I wasn't sure if you were still using it or not. I am taking the calcium. Always take the calcium when you see it. MS Paint is actual. It's true. It's true, but it's funny. I have no stuff left for that. That's that. What's your favorite Pokemon? It's still a toss-up at the top. Magnemite's always on the list. God, I hate Lick. God, I hate Lick as a move. That is so obnoxious. It's at the top. It's always Magnemite, Steelix, and Nidorina. Mawil's up there too, but it's always one of those. All right, what's Dolphy got? Oh wow, I like the reflections that you put on what I assume that's a cabbage. Is that a cabbage? The mushroom looks really good with that gradient. Ah, it's lettuce. Okay, close enough. Basically the same thing. Got so many messages happening at the same time. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm going to do my best and call you Fola. Or Folasa. What is your least favorite Pokemon? I mean, the meme in here is that I hate Stunfisk. Not because of its design, I just have deep-seated hatred for that thing. For different reasons that probably most people are thinking. Might be lagging. YouTube also lags behind Twitch. Just be warned. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up. There's so many messages tonight. Man, take one night off. Recommend one of the controllers. I was kind of thinking about the controller just because it gives us an extra option. Because it'd be nice to have a controller just in case we get into a position where we do need to get defensive. And if we do Watson, she has that ultimate that heals and damages, which is kind of handy. Who's got a concept for playing a Sea Rabbit? Does he? So are the little triangles like little thorns? Is he like little prickly? Oh my god, is he like a sea cucumber? What is my favorite gin? It's Gen 6. And it's not even close. I loved Kalos. I loved everything about Kalos. And carry my team. I've had to go 6062 matches in one. Nice. My gosh, that's good stats. Oh, it's an actual sea bunny, sea slug. I see. Okay. I see what you're doing, Dolphy. That makes sense. Those little slugs are funny looking. I love this little thing. I hate Stunfisk like you hate the Havoc. The Havoc is a really bad gun. I do not like that thing at all. Every time I get it, I just want to find an excuse to get rid of it. How's Pennsylvania? It's rain. I feel like Gen 9 is bad? I actually don't think Gen 9's that bad. I think the worst one out of all of them is Gen 8. And I don't think it's that close. I think Gen 8 and Gen 7 are the two that I'm really not a fan of. It's like the Soothe Bell. I'll put that on Beldum immediately. Gen 5 did a lot of things really well. I think making it so there were no returning Pokemon was a bad idea, but I think the story and the design of the region itself was really good. Why didn't I swap to Beldum when I got in this fight? I was not thinking. Finally, there's a full heal. I need Skarmory out so we can get a little bit more XP before we get to the boss. Oh, for God's sakes, I need to get an Ether. They did fix it in Black and White 2. Yeah, Black and White 2 made a ton of improvements and also was really good as far as region design goes. I still like the way that they did that. And yes, the music was amazing. You want to unlock the Jetpack Girl? Oh, you're talking about Valkyrie. Valkyrie's okay. I'm not a huge fan of her because of her lift-off ability, because her lift-off ability is just such a massive, like, here we are thing. And that can be really bad if you're getting to like the last little bit and are trying to like not get triple teamed. I'll take the XP just to be safe. Oops, I did not mean to use that ability. Oh well. Take the Great Ball. Wait, what is... I guess I did introduce Pokemon, but I was when I was answering which generation was my least favorite, it was just more like overall, not just purely off of number of Pokemon or Pokemon design. Gen 8's still the answer though. Favorite Pokemon series? I have absolutely no idea on that one because I assume you're talking about the anime, but it's like I'm gonna have to go with the original. That's what I watched when I was a kid. Getting McDonald's, nice. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. The Unova sequels were just definitely on a different level compared to anything else that they've done. Black and White 2 just did so many amazing things, especially from a story perspective. It was just nice to have the story continued and developed on. Like, I really wish that something else would do that nowadays. Like, they would, keep that going, but I don't think we're gonna get that lucky. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be surprised with Wind and Waves. I did say in here before, it feels like... It feels kind of like they have a theme that they're continuing, and there's, like, potential for story stuff to be connected, but I don't expect them to do it, because it's the Pokemon Company. Fat ass and free food. I'll take a wild stab and say that they didn't respond. Favorite starter is Charmander. It has triple typing. I guess because, yeah, if you get the Mega, you'd have access to all of them. Oh, I really want to use Parabolic Charge, even though I know this is going to hit Beldum. I'm doing it. Dang. Well, shit. I didn't expect that to happen. That's unfortunate. Mozambiques. Yeah, the Mozambiques are definitely extremely strong when you're dual wielding them. Apple and I were experimenting with more of those too, so we could try to understand how they work, and yeah. Absolutely there, correct. I'm reviving the Beldum because I need him to... I'm gonna set that on fire immediately. You have no Pokemon games? Well, if you have access to a computer, you can play Pokerogue online. Just saying. Here, I'm gonna swap my windows around so I can more easily keep track of all of the different stats. That's not what. There we go. Now I'll be able to keep track of the chats a little bit more easily. Set that on fire. What is the best fire type? That's a tough answer because I don't immediately have anything that came to mind, which means this is something that I have to think about. It is the best fire type. I mean, it's got... I don't know why I'm beating around the bush. It's got to be Finnegan. It's got to be Finnegan. Yeah, so we're dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So we have 5 or 6 people on Twitch. I have no idea. It keeps going up and down. Take that Lumberry and stick that on Beldum before he gets paralyzed again. Sentinel and the Mosaic. Honestly, that's a fine... In my opinion, that's a fine loadout. I'm not so crazy about the Sentinel, but I've seen other people use it well, so I'm sure it can be fine. My screen just shifted and I don't know what it was. Alright, this is going to be a little tough. There's no point of swapping on this. It's gonna kill whatever I swap to. Oh, wow, it used Bite. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the rival was doing there, but more power to him. I don't know why he stayed in with the Torracat, or specifically, I don't know why he used Bite. That makes no sense. Best Pokemon game? I mean, my answer is probably, it's gonna be Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It's been a long time since I've used the Sentinel Metal Claw. I just remembered that I wasn't a huge fan of how it handled. I prefer the longbow and the triple take. Although nowadays, I'm leaning much more heavily towards the longbow. I'm taking that... Really need to control where we're going at this point. We need to get out of this cycle. We're in a bad spot. That was weird. Okay, wait, what is the Sneolet? What is the Sneolet? I'm gonna assume that is a typo. And it's supposed to be Sentinel. But Sneolet is really funny. We don't need the X attack. I'm just gonna take the Pokeballs at this point. Just have a little bit of extra. Oh, that's a Wartortle. This is stupid. There is a universe in which we actually get G-Max Blastoise and can actually use it. I'm gonna catch this. If it survives a Thunder Shock. Let's find out. Well, never mind. I punched myself in the face. He's dead. Okay. I'm not worried about it. The odds of us getting a G-Max Blastoise were low anyway. It was not something I was willing to bet money on. Wow, we are not getting any lures. This sucks. Oh yeah, now we're using them. That's cute. They ghosted you the first time. I have a feeling they're probably never going to respond. Also because their social media person might actually just be asleep. Or at least not on the clock. Yeah, I want vitamins. Always vitamins. Well, this is interesting. There's 3 great targets right now for protein. I kind of want to give it to the Beldum. Because I think he's more threatening. And there's a Gyarados. Oh. Let's see if it survives. Oh my god, it flinched me. That's so obnoxious. I hate flinch. I hate flinch as a mechanic. It's just obnoxious. I don't think that Beldum can... Oh my god, he's gonna completely flinch us to death. Oh my god, yeah, we're dead. That's it. That's so annoying. I hate flinches. We got flinched to death. Okay, back. Wasn't a great start. We could have kept going with it, but yeah, just getting flinched to death. There's not much I can do. I'm pretty sure that Parabolic Charge would have at least knocked it down a peg, but... I mean, if I can't hit it, I can't kill it. Maybe this time we can actually get a Master Ball that's not the DNA splicers. That'd be nice. I want to make it to the villainous team just so we can see what they have. Just so we know if it's Team Magma again or somebody else. That's what I really want. Give that to Beldum. That's if you get a response from them, that'd be like a 1 in a million situation. Because they are probably getting tagged constantly, if I had to guess. Check memes. On one moment. Oh my god. I actually think I saw that. I think I actually saw that on Reddit the other day. Also, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to bribe anybody. Just saying. Specifically, if you get caught. It's not illegal if you don't get caught. If you even get a discount from them, that would be incredible. I'm gonna give this to Skarmory just to get... Oh, maybe this time we can actually get the rival to have something that's not a fire type. That'd be great. It's weird going a few days without, like, hearing the soundboard, because then it goes, like, it comes back and it's a little bit fresh, where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's weird how an unintentional day off actually just resets everything. I think you posted that before, Dolphy. I don't think... It's a fire type. I think you've actually posted that one. How do I beat this thing? I'm gonna Behemoth Blade it. I know it's not gonna hit for full power, but... Oh, he lived on 1! Thank goodness for Sturdy. We're not gonna survive this. We're about to get wiped to the rival at 8. Oh, don't make me lose to a Hoot Hoot. Okay, we're good. Water Gun is a 40 power water type move that has no additional... Yes. Yes, it is. Well, I'm gonna take that. Oh yes, this is perfect for me. We're in a great spot. I have no other Pokemon that are not fainted. That's awesome. Welcome back, Philessa. What is the best Pokemon game? It's definitely still Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That's uncontested. There's like nothing close to that for me. You tree cup, I'm not like, ow. So I'm looking now through OBS. OBS doesn't show me if it's a redemption or not. Unfortunately. So I didn't understand the water gun thing. It makes sense now. I should have gotten it, but I didn't. Just the joy of dealing with OBS. What is the worst Pokemon game? Red and Blue. I didn't even have to think about that one. Why does it have sturdy? How do you get Pokemon Rogue? You go on a web. You just go to your web browser. You type in Pokerogue.net, and then you're there. That's it. Nothing else to that one. Best is sort. I will leave you with that hot take. You can get that one. Oh, well, this sucks. I still want Skarmory and Beldum in the front so they can soak up more candies, but a little worried about Beldum dying. There we go. Not thinking broad enough. I think red and green. Okay, that's a great point. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, if you really think about it, unequivocally, Red and Blue, even though Red and Blue was the first Pokemon games, they kind of have to be the worst because they're the most basic. They really don't hold up well, in my opinion. They really, truly don't. I just don't really, like... It's like if you strip everything out of, like, a current-day Pokemon game, and obviously it's the first, like, I get that, but still, it's... There's just nothing there. We've had so much else to get used to now. Going back to that is... There ain't enough nostalgia in the world to make that appealing to me. Has the worst fire type in your opinion? Wait, what's the worst fire type from Pokemon Scarlet? I'm trying to think of all the ones that are in Scarlet. I can't think of one that's a huge offender right now for me at least. Trouble turns out to be... It turns out... I like that meme. That's a good meme, Dolphy. I approve. That one's a good one. Ah, man, it's been so long since we've hated on Green Day. Good times. Is broken and red and talk about Alakazam. He is broken. He was broken back then. There were a couple that were really broken back then, though. Bullied them? Picked on them? Abused them? Gave them shit? Wait, Philosoph, what is the fire type in Scarlet that you don't like? I really want to know now. I'm curious. What is the best stool typing? I mean, it's Fairy Steel. Not supporting your Green Day. Hey, listen. It was cool back in the day to hate on them. You gotta remember, back in the day, I remember back in the day in high school and college even, it just kept going. For some reason, it was really, really popular for people to hate on Green Day. I don't know why. I never listened to their music. I don't really care. But it's just funny. It was funny back then because it just became like this social thing where it's like, oh yeah, screw those guys. Oh. Yeah, see, we added a cooldown, so now you guys can't sit there and spam water at me. I'm protected now. You may try to drown me, but you will not succeed. Oh, I have no PP left. That's unfortunate. I am PP-less. Oh, what a shame. Wow, somebody doesn't like Fuecoco. Fair enough. I get it. In the gym order. The gym order, I will say, in Scarlet and Violet, I do think that most of the gyms are bad, and there's only one that's, like, kind of decent. But most of those gyms are extremely forgettable, including the gym leaders. There's like a, oh, this is just mean. I need the map, but I really want that max lure. I really want both of those. This sucks. I think the problem is it's not really a want, it's more of a need. I think I'm gonna have to take the map But man, that max lure is hard to pass up. I forgot to use... Yeah, now you guys can't just like sit there and press the hydrate button like 5 times in a row and kill me. I have defense now. Yeah, I did like the exploration that was in Scarlet and Violet. That was like the main thing that like... The other thing too, when it comes to liking a Pokemon game, it's worth noting that for me at least, it's massively based on how good the shiny hunting is. If the shiny hunting method is really boring, I will have a much lower opinion of the game. So a great example of that is Pokemon ZA. I think a lot of that game does things well, and even though shinies are really easy to get in that game, it is so boring. I do not like the constantly sit there and reset button over and over and over and over and over. It's like, I wish that there was like literally anything else. I'm gonna punch the meow in the face. Of course Fake Out's in there. That's awesome. That's cool. It has Ember already? Well, that's bad. I'm gonna swap to Magnemite here. You're boycotting the surrounding Ziv span. You can boycott it all you guys want. It's not being reversed. Just microwave it. Oh my god. Do not microwave your card. Yeah, this run's not going that well. This run's probably not going to go all the way, or even too much farther. It just has such a... Oh boy, this is bad. It's got such a high chance of just dying somewhere here. Yeah, it's decent money. Make sure to Ether because I need Behemoth Blade online, and I need Size Shield Bash. You take a potion, you take a potion. Let's take an X speed just in case. Okay, it's just these guys. Check DMs. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm missing a punchline. I know I am missing something here, and I'm trying so hard to figure it out what I'm missing here, Dolphy. I need to buy a hint. I need to buy a hint. I don't get it. It's like I get it for the comment back. I just don't understand the first one. Here. It's the first time I've needed to directly reply, so that... That's the part I'm hung up on. Oh, okay. I thought I was missing a punchline. That's the part I was hung up on. I did not get that part. Dolphy's yelling at me. Again. Defense are worse than my grandma? What? Oh, we lost Falasa. I believe I heard that we will see them again. We'll get more questions. Oh, you're talking about soccer. I was sitting here and I was like, what are we talking about? Did I miss something? Okay, now I understand. Hold on a second. I know where I want to go right now. Let me pull up the biomes list. That way I can see this. And I'll put this on the screen as always, so we can all agree. I'm pretty sure I want to go in this area. So I think we want to go to the grassy field, tall grass, forest, meadow, and then we get in the fairy cave. We want to get to this loop here. We don't want to go to space for once. I want to get here. These three. So we're going to go to the grassy field and keep going. Imagine if I did a bait and switch and we just went to Metropolis for no reason. Does anybody who play... For the people who play this game, does anyone actually want to ever go to the Metropolis? Because it feels like there's no point in going there. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline. But it genuinely feels like there's no point to go to the Metropolis ever unless you really, really, really want to fight the gym leaders that are there. Like a nugget. Yeah, that should be fine. Uh-oh. You still yelling at me? Oh no, this is a different image. Oh my god. I can relate that to other games immediately, is what I'm thinking. It's just like, oh yeah, there's tons of games that, like, you play them on normal speed, you're gonna want to throw yourself out the window. Imagine... Oh my god, wait a minute. Imagine if you had to play Pokerogue at normal speed and it wasn't massively sped up. That would suck. Oh, Infernal's back in his habitat. Another successful Wednesday journey across part of the United States. It's crazy to me that you guys have to do that every single Wednesday. That would drive me nuts. Even if I brought along, like, my Switch or something, I would probably just sit there and be tweaking out in the backseat or something. I can handle long trips if they're, like, periodic, but if it's, like, consistent... You son of a gun! I've been paralyzed. So now the problem is I need to find... I need to absolutely find... Oh no, I just realized we're gonna die. We need to find, like, another X item. Oh, this is wonderful. We need to find an X item. Fungus shows up. You rang. I'm pretty sure that's a dire hit, so technically it's not an X item, but technically it still is. Kentucky, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania? Oh my god. Wow, he's going long distance. Yeah, we're gonna punch this thing in the face and see what happens. I probably should have just gone ahead and swapped to Magnemite for this, but it's probably fine. Yeah, in fairness, probably both. I'm gonna take that. Alright, let's see if we can survive this. There's a really good chance that we actually just lose this fight, just so we're clear. Because he's got a Chimchar. You should have him, yeah, Monferno now. I don't have anything that can really hit this. And there's no point in me swapping, so I'm just gonna go for a Behemoth Blade and see if we can... Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. So he's gonna kill Skarmory. We can swap to Magnemite, who is really underleveled, which is probably just what's going to kill us here. That's unfortunate. Yeah. There's almost certainly no way that we beat this fight now. That should just be it. Yeah, that's it. We just don't have a solution for these early game fights so long as we are still grinding the Beldum, which obviously really sucks. Oops. The really shitty part about this is that we still need so many candies to make this work. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really think that this game's big flaw is the candy grinding system. I think it's insane how long it takes to grind some of these, especially given how slow the game is. That seems insane. But yeah, it's unfortunate. This is still going to take several hours of grinding to get this thing to actually be useful. Oh well. The instant the rival doesn't have a fire type, we just blast through him, but I think he's, given the way that it's going, it's very highly likely that he does have a fire type, so. Ooh, there we go, I'll take that. Michigan? Iowa's the state that I can't stand. I've gotten up on my soapbox many times about Iowa. Yeah, I'm gonna keep grinding candies on the Skarmory. I was sitting there trying to think about like if I wanted to grind candies on the Magnemite or if we wanted to use Skarmory. I have a feeling that if once we get the cost reduction on Beldum, I think this early game is going to completely shift. Though we are going to have to grind some other things. We're just stuck in Grind City for a little bit. In fact, it actually might make sense to push Meowth right now, or Riolu. My only concern about Riolu is because it has that split Mega Evolution, and they are totally different in terms of playstyle, which really sucks. Can't just use the same nature for both. Have to use totally different. Really unreliable. I'm gonna take the exit. I don't know how people play survival Minecraft alone. I feel personally attacked. I've put in a ridiculous amount of time into solo Minecraft survival, but it's also always heavily modded, so there's just tons and tons and tons of stuff to do. I also still play on an older version of Minecraft, so yeah. It's different back in the past. Ah! Wow. That is definitely a post. Cecil said that. Out of here. Play on console? Ah, okay, that explains it. Yeah, if I was playing on console with Minecraft, I probably would not be a fan of it. All the good stuff for Minecraft is on PC. How have you dodged twice? This is why I don't like moves that have low accuracy, or even slightly reduced accuracy. They're so unreliable. Also, we have enough candies to do something with Skarmory, and I haven't done it yet, so we'll do that next time. Alright. And to show me what the rival has this time, I'm going to assume it's going to be another fire type, because why not? We're also going to spend some egg vouchers here in a second. Oh, before I forget, Friday will in fact not be Pokerogue, so be ready for that. Brace yourself, it's not gonna be a Pokemon stream. Alright, well that one's got a huge weak... Anyway, let's Ed Gotcha real quick. Friday is going to finally be the big walk stream. The one that I keep talking about for like, yeah, it's finally big walk at last. We finally have the schedules aligned. The stars have aligned. It's finally walking time. Also, Daedalus and Haplo might be drinking. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. Be warned, there may be alcohol. What? Is that a what in terms of, like, the game? So the game is called Big Walk. It came out, like, 2 weeks ago. It's one that I've been wanting to play, like, ever since it was announced. It has been on my list of games I've desperately wanted to play. To join as well? I think that'd probably be acceptable. I'd say probably. I shouldn't say probably. I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes, because if I say probably, then, like, yeah, I'm just gonna go say yes. It should be, the game should be hilarious. So, for those who aren't aware of what Big Walk is, I hate paralysis. The idea of Big Walk is it's just, you spawn into a map and you just kind of wander around and do whatever. It's not quite that simple, but that's kind of the gist of it. There's like puzzles and stuff that you can solve throughout the game to like actually quote unquote beat it. There's a lot of exploration elements, there's a lot of goofiness, and I also know there's a lot of physics-based stuff, and there's also stuff in these puzzles that force you to turn your microphone off, which I think is going to be hilarious, because then you have a whiteboard. And I will say I've already prepared stuff for the whiteboard, so I plan on being an idiot. More of an idiot than usual, how about that? I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the Big Walk. Dolphy sent me photographic evidence that TikTok has lost its mind, and indeed, TikTok has definitely lost its mind. Based on those comments I'm reading, yikes. Ooh, I'll take a lure over a Viper Seed. Because I want the candies more than I want to survive this. If we die, we die, I don't care. It's the only way that we're ever going to get done with the Steel-type challenge, is since this is the only way to really grind the candies, we just have to basically keep losing. The blue star was taken. Yo, what up? You from the others on the other side of the soundproof glass. Yeah. Yeah, running a Beldum in the front, yeah, I'm definitely just not super hyper concerned. I'm just trying to farm candies with this thing so I can get it to where I need it, so that way I can go for the other stuff. I don't want to run it in the front. It's... yeah. There's puzzles. Don't spoil me on anything. I've remained unspoiled on this game. I don't want to get spoiled on anything else. I don't want to know anything about Big Walk. I need to remain free. That going. How am I doing? I am doing okay-ish. Beating my head against this brick wall. We've been grinding the Steel Challenge for a while. The problem is that the Steel Challenge just kind of requires you to have a party of stuff ahead of time. Not really one of the challenges that you can kind of just find things on the way. Or at least that's not what it feels like. Let's stick it on the Beldum. Reduced hearing and feeling left. Oh my gosh. That would throw me off massively if one of my ears was messed up and the other one was still fine. I feel like I'd constantly be teetering around. I had that happen once where one of my ears got reduced and it massively threw me off. It was only temporary though. Three of the puzzles from clips? Oh boy. I've literally not seen anything about it yet, other than like the initial like reveal trailer back in the day for the Summer Game Fest. So I've been avoiding it. Even like the streamers that I would normally watch that have gone over to play it, I just stopped watching them. I just bailed and got out. Okay, we got it. Good. We're talking about Big Walk. It's a game that came out 2 weeks ago, I think. I can't believe he just got a Magby and an Elkid. Getting an Nintendo, heck yeah. I made sure that, like, I got a Nintendo Switch 2 on, like, release week. I wanted that thing so badly. It fixed so much, specifically with Scarlet and Violet. Oh my god, Dolphy. I just read the thing you sent me in Discord. That's how I would have read it, too, on initial, like, glancing at that. Scarlet and Violet were rushed. So, absolutely, they're definitely rushed. It is worth noting there probably was QA. The problem is I guarantee you that everything that was found during QA, they just went, nah, we'll just let it slide. That's the problem. So there probably were QA people working on it feverishly, QA people that were probably desperately trying to get them to fix things, and they just shook their heads and went, we don't have time for this. But yeah, I think all the more recent Pokemon games have all been rushed. Man, I hate this one. Alright, let's do this. Skarmory. Dude, it's this edge. Oh my god. We might be good? I don't know if that gets you the first place result or not. Nope, it doesn't. It literally has to be on 1. That's still not bad. That's still not bad. Eggs. Nothing interesting, not even slightly. Not a thing. See, that one right there was low enough. I bet you that was a 2 or a 3. So it didn't trigger on a 2 or a 3, at least. I think I've only gotten the multi-lens once, and it was when I specifically had a false swipe Kartana. I'm going to stir the Behemoth Blade, just in case. Alright, it's a gym leader, and it's the fire type guy. Okay, good. The reason why I say good is because I actually was planning for that, and we're probably going to lose a Skarmory, but gonna be okay. Oh, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be completely fine. Never mind. I should not have done it. I should have just gone for a Behemoth Blade. I was thinking about it. Just because I knew Behemoth Blade wouldn't miss. I should have just gone for it. Surprised the Skarmory survived, though. Alright, we're fine. I just gotta figure out which one... Magnemite can beat it. I just want to see if Beldum can take it down and just... Okay, good. I wanted Beldum to get the XP and the extra candy boost. Grassy Field, once again. Yeah, I've had it, I've gotten the Wobbuffet down to like a sliver multiple times. Just like almost borderline nothing in red. And the only time it's ever triggered has been specifically on False Swipe. I'd be curious to know what it's coded behind the scenes. I don't think Beldum kills that in one hit. I'm just gonna go ahead and Behemoth Blade. Okay, I didn't think Behemoth Blade would kill it in one hit, just so we're cleared. You've sent me more stuff tonight, Toffee, than you have ever sent me, and it's just stuff from, like, all, like, you basically have just, like, shaken up like a gacha machine, just, you know, playing off of the image that you sent me a little bit ago, and you're just, like, pulling random memes out of the machine. Yeah, absolutely the 4 win. Ooh, that's extremely helpful. Oh no. Please, you have an image for this. Elfie always has an image. Always an image. Heard of Eidolon? That actually sounds familiar. I think I have a friend on Steam that's been doing that, I think. Not positive. What is this? What did you just send me, Dolphin? What? Oh, what? This is like, you sent me basically like one of those things where it's the Always Sunny in Philadelphia meme where he has like the big thing on the wall and it's like pointing at different stuff. That's what it feels like I'm looking at right now. $3,000 hours in it? Oh yeah, it's an auto game, so that makes sense. Actually makes complete sense. 1,000 active, that's insane. But more power to you. I still think it would be funny as hell if I could see the actual time that I have logged in World of Warcraft. If I could see my time spent in World of Warcraft, I am sure that would be disgusting. But I only have estimates. I just know it's somewhere north of 1,000 days. I believe. It's disgusting how high that is. I've played a lot of World of Warcraft over the course of my life. I have absolutely no idea. I just know it's spread across like 40 or 50 characters. You can do /played in that game to see what the time is on each character, but I haven't gone to each one and like added them up. I'd have to do something crazy like that. Alright, here comes the rival fight. Skarmory being in the front is actually a little useful. If we can get some spikes up. Although, honestly, it's really just taking out the fire type. I think you overused that. I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. Everyone has their favorite emote. You think? Every other message just had that in there. That's funny. I'm gonna hit this thing with the Behemoth Blade because there's no point in me using Fury Attack, and I already know this. Wow. I don't think we're going to... Yeah, they're definitely not going to kill it now. There's like a... How did we crit twice in... What? Dead inside, heck yeah. Actually, I'm surprised. Is it not the animated one, Infernal? You use the animated one a lot. Oh, the secret is using the Magnemite because Magnemite has Sturdy. I already got this one solved. And Magnemite just got so many levels off of that. The other thing now is if he sends out a ground type, there's no way that's going to use a ground type move, but if it does, it'd be funny. It's going to use double kick. Oh. Thank goodness for parabolic charge! Suddenly ads, the thing that I wish I could turn off. I really wish I could turn off ads, but they won't let me. That is the... Oh, it's not showing... Oh, my apologies. I'm watching in OBS so that way I make sure I don't miss any YouTube messages because we've had a few tonight, but OBS doesn't show me the animated ones for some reason. That's my bad. I should have glanced up at the Twitch chat because I do still have dedicated Twitch open. You know, it's kind of annoying between OBS and like the actual Twitch chat. Like there's elements of both. If I could just fuse them together, it would be perfect. Like, OBS shows me your all's profile image, which is neat. Twitch doesn't. Twitch shows me badges and stuff. OBS doesn't. I can go down the list. There's a whole bunch of lists. Yeah, I'll take Metal Claw. That's fine. Okay, well, Beldum is finally useful. Meanwhile, Magnemite has once again carried a run. I want Skarmory back. As a thank you. I'm gonna take the Super Lure because I need to keep getting double battles. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh no. I'm scared. Somebody hold me. Oh god. Metal Claw has been summoned. Welcome back from the ads. Sorry you had to endure them. There's literally nothing I can do to get rid of them. That was the one downside of going to affiliate, is we got ads and I literally cannot get rid of them. I really wish I could. Believe me, I really wish I could, because they don't do anything for me. Like, if we were some massively huge channel or something, then it would make sense, but we're not, so... Yeah, I did the thing to get rid of pre-rolls, and that's definitely helped. Pre-rolls really suck. I'm going to... just that, and I want that now. Don't need Iron Defense. Yeah, pretty much. You can like reduce them. There's ways to like get them to go away for the most part, but it's not perfect. If they ever introduce a way to get rid of pre-rolls completely, it's gonna absolutely revolutionize the site. Because I think part of the thing that hurts Twitch nowadays is I think the pre-rolls are so aggressive and it really hurts getting new people on Twitch. Like, not even getting new people in a channel. I think just in general, pre-rolls kind of like made Twitch in general much worse. Even for like my own viewing experience, I just don't enjoy it. It's annoying. We're gonna put it on the Matang and get it yet. I know it makes sense for why Dustox gets hit by spikes, but it is funny. Anytime something is like levitating or floating or has a wing, it's always funny that it gets hit by spikes. Like, that really shouldn't be the case, but I get it. Let's take the rare candy again and give it to Matang. They are literally just crashing themselves into the ground. They're like, oh, spikes! Bonk. Who the fuck is Spike? You know, Spike. Dolphy, how could you forget them? You were best friends with Spike. Dolphy, you might have to take your meds again. I think Dolphy's off their meds. Spike from Mario. Okay, so this should be, I believe we are at Erica. Nope. Oh, that's right, we did the fire type one. I'm getting confused on runs again. Damn it. When we have a bunch of runs back to back, I have a bad habit of getting confused on which one's which. Somebody put a lot of time in that Noibat sprite. That's a really good sprite. I'd be curious to know how big that sprite is. I bet that's a 96 by 96. Really like it. Fun fact, I'm schizo. Oh my god. Fun fact, none of us are real. We're all just figments of your imagination. Well, I already know what's about to explode in a ball of fire. Goodbye, Paris. Have fun. I like that it's just one flying type, fire type. There's so many things that you can use to make Paris explode. I know people have, like, beaten this game using Paris, and I think that's absolutely incredible. Wow, this thing is... Wow. Wow. Okay. That's gonna get used at some point in the future. Taking the quick claw. Yeah, I want to see someone beat it literally only with Parasect. Heard of Boltzmann Brains? No, I have not heard of that. I have a dream that you would ruin your life so you genuinely break the fourth wall? Nope. Say I haven't had that happen. With only Eevee? Nice. I could see that working. Did you just keep it as an Eevee, or did you, like, evolve it? And if you didn't evolve it, I assume it was G-Max by the end? That Zonku's kind of concerned. Stab, boom, burst, and part. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes complete sense on how that got out of control. The things that make me laugh is when somebody posts something on Reddit where they've beaten the game with something that makes absolutely no sense, like a Chingling or something. They post it and you're like, how? How do you beat Eternatus with literally just a Chingling? How did you do this? Some of the runs that get posted to the subreddit just make me go, I don't understand. Oh, thank God, it's not Team Magma. Okay, we can actually work with this. Part of the problem has been resolved. Who spent hours doing that? A psychopath, clearly. Oh, it would definitely be like weeks. There are some of those where they post them and they show the time and it's just weeks. Or months. There was one that posted... There's one person who's still working on a Ditto solo run. They have lost, like, 86 times or something like that. "86 runs. Solo Ditto. Ditto. My God. Oh, that's annoying. Made her the imposter. Well, this is about to get really annoying. Okay, never mind, we're good. I thought we were about to see Grimer spam minimize. Uh-oh. Why did that one not automatically open? Wait. I just noticed. It says sorry, that post doesn't exist. Well, Dolphy, rest in peace. Your post is dead. He's dead, Jim. I got the imposter joke. That's actually a game I want to play again at some point. Trying to, like, gather people for Among Us is always a challenge, but that's something that crosses my mind every now and then. Slamming on the Matang. I actually wanted to swap. I'm gonna go ahead and swap me. That is just a spin rack, otherwise that might have been threatening. The thing is, for Among Us, I only like really doing the larger lobbies, so it's a matter of like actually getting enough people to do a larger lobby, which can be tricky. Okay, so for a second, I thought the 38... Never mind, I got really confused for a minute. Well, that's very annoying to be staring at right now, because I really need to swap. Oh wait, it's raining. I can swap. This is safe. Yeah, you need to at least get to like 8 or 10. At least. Every Final Fantasy game, I think. I'm done. Oh my god. Why do they have 2 Larvesta? What is this? Yeah, Among Us would be definitely one of those games where it's way more fun with more people. 100%. 100% agree. The more people, the better. You just gotta be careful though with like the quality of the people, because if one of those people is like an extreme shitter, they're gonna ruin the whole lobby by themselves. Don't you love that when somebody knows your tells and they can just instantly, hello amulet coin, that's really nice to see. Man, I'm just taking it. God. Okay, so this is not going to be a gym leader. It's going to be the next one that's a gym leader. So this is going to be a boss. Which boss is this going to be? My Miracle Eye. I'm sure the Behemoth Blade is ready to go. I'll take the Ultra Balls just in case. So interesting that so long. That's a heck of a Twitter post. Well, I'm just gonna continue to hide in the community. They can continue to not associate with us. That's fine. What's going on over here? I'm tired. Me too. Forest. I have a goal. We're aiming for a goal. We're trying to get into the fairy cave and the ice cave so we can get out to the forest. This is also one of my favorite songs in the whole game. We're gonna get more eggs. I think we have 10. I think I just forgot to do it. No! Aw, shit. I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to get rid of Wing Attack. Whoops. Okay, so we need a mushroom now. That sucks. I got too mash happy. Alright, guys, back with Kirby? Wait, what Kirby game? Not watching 3 streams at once? You gotta bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. I'm just gonna take the X attack, because... Oop. What are we getting? Zen Headbutt? That's worse than Psy Shield Bash. Have a nice day, I'm not taking that. Oh. Dolphy keeps threatening the stream. But they haven't pushed the button in a while. Bro, the game is dead, let it die. No game is ever dead so long as somebody's speedrunning it. I'm gonna send in Skarmory. Keep forgetting when it's a good time. I'm honestly surprised that neither you nor Infernal has been streaming, just because I know Infernal has been streaming, or hasn't been streaming. They've been doing Elden Ring, and I feel like that would be an amazing thing to watch on stream. Ah. So Dolphy and Infernal both need to get back on the streaming wagon. How close are you to finishing Leaf Green? And immediately got the stone for Magneton. That's cool. I hope y'all liked Magneton. It literally disappeared on the same turn I got it. Isn't that neat? That is the fastest turnaround on Magnezone I've ever seen. Rogue, so on the subject of generations and releasing on Switch 2, it is worth noting that there is extremely good authority on Gen 3 getting re-released on Switch 2 in September. So expect Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald all three in September from what I've heard. They're doing modded multiplayer. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair. Poor Matang. I need to get another. Didn't I have a wide lens? Oh no, that was a different run. All the runs bleed together after a while. Like if you do multiple in a single night, like it's hard to remember which one was which. I'm gonna take that actually because it has lower accuracy and I don't want to mess with it right now. Oh, we found the mob. Take my money. Okay, we should be good to beat the boss here, I think. I do wish we had Drill Peck. It's really unfortunate that I accidentally messed up the menuing, but I think we're okay. That would have been a one-shot if it had been Drill Peck. Behemoth Blade? Shit, Water Pulse. Okay. Well, that's unlucky for them that they swapped at that time. Now we're taking that immediately. Trying to remember what Infernal was streaming last. I know he did Mega Bonk for a while, and I know he was doing God of War at one point. There's another game that I can see in my head, but I can't think of the name of it right now. It's completely left my mind. Those are the two that I remember, and then I know there's a third one that I've seen, but I cannot remember the name of it. There's no point in learning Psychic. Meadow. Off to Fairy Cave we go. Fairy Cave and the Ice Caves. We need to get to the Ice Forest. We just have to get past the rival, which might be a little tricky. Dino Blade? Yeah, I do. Okay, that is the one I think I'm thinking of. Didn't you do Crab Champions too? Am I misremembering? I think you did that on stream once, right? Why Ice Forest for a shot at Zacian? You know, the infinitesimally small, minuscule shot at Zacian. It's one of those things where it's like, there are multiple places that I could go, but I'm just YOLOing that one just because might as well. I actually want to back the elements. It's funny how many more followers that we have gotten over the last, like, 2 weeks compared to, like, the last 2 months. It's insane. Pokerogue popped up. Oh. Yo, Blue Star, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, there's another one. Now it's down to 26. But yeah, I've said it every stream for the last few streams. It's insane. The community interaction from Pokerogue compared to like literally anything else I've streamed. It's been wild. It's been a totally different beast. I've done a lot of Pokemon content in the past, but not a single one has ever quite popped up like Pokerogue. It's been a lot to get used to. Because we went from having, like... Normally, it would just be, like, all my streams for the longest time was just me, Infernal, and Dolphy. And then every now and then somebody else would show up. And that basically ever since I started streaming Pokerogue, it's been, like, consistent viewership both on YouTube and Twitch. With a lot of people chatting. So yeah, going from like, I'm gonna say relative like quiet to lots of interaction has been wild. To stream a game of your choice, maybe I'll think about it. I'm not sure. Maybe if I, like, presented a list of ones that I'm considering... That's an Ampharos. Maybe something like that would work. Play Eidolon? Nah, I'm not a huge fan of idle games, personally. Behemoth played this? I'm gonna Behemoth play it just because I know it'll hit. Son of a gun! That sucks! Oh my god! Well, this is really bad. I'm gonna swap to Magnezone before something else happens. During summer and winter break. That makes sense. Do a game vote? I'm making you play Terraria? Oh, no. Fennec is gonna rig the vote. Fennec is gonna rig the vote. If I was still in school, I'd be in school these days. I haven't been in school in like many minutes. College was almost 10 years ago. That's kind of crazy to think about. I missed none of it. I'm very glad to be gone. I did not like my schooling experience. Alright, here comes the pain train. I really wish that Skarmory was in front. It really sucks that we had to swap it out in order to survive that last wave. I can try to swap, but I don't think there's a point. I think I stay in. I'm going to outspeed it, so I'm going to use Tri Attack. That sucks. Okay, good. I was worried that Droclaw was gonna screw me up. You should do one. I think that sounds like that's gonna take a long time. All right. It's unfortunate that I lost Magnetism. Okay, well, this is going to be completely fine. We can completely outlast this. Yeah, we'll completely outlast. We're good. We'll outlast this easily, and we're just going to set up spikes all over the place. Uses Bullet Punch. Yeah. Ghost types being immune to, like, different typings is definitely weird, given the name of some of the moves. Oh, we do not need Flash Cannon. That's a Mimikyu. Okay. I haven't seen that in a while. Why does flying affect? Yeah, that's a great point. It's a little inconsistent. Well, the good news is this run's now basically officially off the ground, so there's a chance this might go somewhere. We'll see. Getting through the first 50 waves is always the sketchiest part, and then like the next 50 is usually like pretty, like, simple. You need hammer arm on him right now? I would rather have that than takedown. Well, that's a Nidoking. Behemoth Blade, go burr. I don't need any moves. I'm just gonna keep pressing Behemoth Blade. It's fine. Quick Claw on the Metagrouse seems like a great choice right now. Type was called the Bird type. Wait, how did Missing No lead to that? Well, if you like Sylveon, avert your gaze. It's dead. That's the first time that I've seen a Sylveon here, actually. We've been here a long time. Like, many times, I should say. This is the one time that I actually want that Reviver Seed. Put it on. I'm actually taking the lure. I think about that for a minute. Missing No's type is normal bird? Oh, I never caught that. It is worth noting, I did actually catch Missing No when I was a kid, and I was really confused. Do I want Swords Dance right now? This moveset is just, like, there's so much coverage. I'm gonna skip it for the time being. We'll come back to that later. I just remember when we caught Missing No as a kid, we were really confused about what it was, and we were trying to figure out if like there was some greater meaning to it, and it wasn't, obviously. But as a kid, it was really fascinating having that on your Game Boy and having all the other kids be really confused and think it's really cool. Oh, hey, Hammer Arm. Hammer. It's dead. I'll take that Super Lure. I'm gonna Ether Behemoth Blade real quick, just make sure that it's okay. I've never seen this trainer before, just so we're clear. Not once in my life have I ever seen that trainer. This is a first. Why do I keep getting that weird thing? Oh my god, Doc's butt is... It's weirdly big and weirdly high res. It's also dead. I'm gonna take the potion and oh, my life. We're about to do Team Rocket again. I'll take things that annoy me for 100, Alex. It's this seeing it crap that I hate. Okay, well, we're gonna be here for a while because this Cinccino is not going to do anything to me. Screening this out. I'm not that old, despite what Dolphy believes. I'm 31. I'm 31. There was a kid in my college course, actually, who was 34. The oldest person I knew back in college. Want a break from ads? What do you mean? What do you mean break from ads? I was just running for some reason. Driving me nuts. Clearly, I'm not over all the stuff that was going on Monday. This thing having triple arrows is disgusting. Fairy Cave, here we go. In we go. We gotta find Tinkaton here would be cool. No, I'm not 7,319. The one who's 7,319 is, Haplo. Metal Claw is over on YouTube. Good night. Take it easy. Have a good one. Wait, what is your profile? Are those dinosaur chicken nuggets? Yeah, everyone would be aware that Metal Claw's YouTube profile is dinosaur chicken nuggets. That's sick. In like ancient Egypt, in terms of yeah, yes, we're old. We're old. It's funny, so I won't say exact ages, but I don't know if they care, but I will say that, like, Daedalus is mid-40s, and I think Haplo is upper 40s. Just keep that in mind. So the age range of everybody in this community is just wildly different. Alright, it's time to take Discharge. Really would like Thunderbolt so that way I don't hit anybody in double battles, but whatever. Oh, we're about to get into the... I know what we're about. I'm gonna put it on Metagrouse, see if we can get candy. Here we go! Sucks. I really need to swap at Magnezone, but... Oh, I know what kind of jank stuff that we can do to solve this problem. I got this solved. I know what we're doing. $69,040. Well, this sucks because I want to swap out the Skarmory, but I can't. Because that thing just showed up. So let's make absolutely certain that that thing dies. Actually, no, screw it. Fine. This is the reason why I want Thunderbolt so badly. And yes, I know I could use Discharge, but I'd kill my Skarmory in the process. I could swap to Excadrill, but Excadrill would obviously be weak to Slowking, so I don't want to risk that either. I'll take that. Yeah, this run's definitely off the ground now. I'm curious to see how far this one goes. We'll get past 100, I'm pretty sure, as long as the rival doesn't kill us. I don't know if we'll make it past the rival at 145, though. I think the 145 rival is going to kill me. If your phone would let you. Denied. I need to take some time at some point and go and animate that. Make an animated version of the haha one, because I definitely can. It's just... trying to get the time is just so tough. I'm gonna flash cannon. I'm gonna stay in. It did more damage to his friend than it did to me. I love it. That thing is so bulky. Licky Licky's design also just kind of weirds me out a little. I don't know if anyone else is weirded out by it, but it weirds me out a little. Honestly, I think it's just the little curl on his head that bothers me the most. I don't know why. It just gives me weird vibes. Excellent. Alright, well, say goodbye to Night Slash. Because Drill Run is infinitely more useful on a team like this. More ways to hit fire is always good. Or, you know, just screw over the poison type that you're currently staring at. I really need a mushroom. There's Drill Run over there. Take that over, Dig. I think we're taking the PP up right now. Swap back to Metagrouse just so that way we can start getting more candies on him again. That's the whole point of what we're doing. Oh, not that. That's fine. Wow. I keep forgetting just how ridiculously strong Metagrouse is, where it can actually one-shot something even with just Metal Claw. But now it has Meteor Mash, so now it's a behemoth. No Tinkatunk in here. That's Tinkatunk? Tinkaton. Unfortunate. Like that super looper. Mind me. Alright, it's Petrol. Oh, that's fine. I was kind of worried just because I didn't want this thing to poison me, and then I thought about it for a minute. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Is it sad that I'm just that traumatized from getting poisoned by Quillfish over my ears? I played Johto. That is gonna hurt a little. Oh good, it did Swords Dance twice, we're fine. That could have been really bad. That could have been disastrously bad. It has Heat Wave? Okay, I did not expect that. Who's that gonna outspeed then? Okay, we're good. That could have been really bad if that outsped us. Okay, we're good. I don't know what his last Pokemon is, but there's no way. Yeah, we're good. I was about to say something. It's like, what? Let me pause real quick and make sure that it's not like a ground type or something crazy. There's Thunderbolt. Thank you very much. By discharge. That actually doesn't help me here. Who would I give this to? Why would I give it to Magnezone? Let's go move on. I want the lure. Oh my... No! Son of a... Dolphy. Oh, water. I'm getting watered in the process. Yeah, it's a steel type, but it's also an earthworm. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take it. It's just unfortunate that it has to be on my team. Amazing. We have actual garbage on the team now. Woo! Garbage hype. I forgot to revive. That's unfortunate. Yo, what up, Scoob? Welcome back. We have a run going, so this will actually get past wave 100, which is nice. Yay, earthworm, so happy. I can't believe that the old gentleman had an earthworm. I saw that pop up and a part of me just died inside. I was like, no. This can't be real. Say it ain't so. Oh, that's a problem. I'm gonna stay in with both of them and make sure that we get through this before something bad happens. Good. Part of me was scared. Bulldoze. I mean, if Earthworm gets enough levels, they could get caught up. Maybe it'll be fine given the sheer number of ground type moves it has, but I'm gonna laugh if it ends up being really important. If this ends up mattering in some way, that's gonna be both hilarious. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. Alright. It's because it starts out at level 5 because of old gentleman. Sorry, my nose is running really badly. How do I not kill this thing? I'm gonna just wing attack it for now. As per usual, reminder, when we are trying to catch something, we will do reloads. We will not do reloads the rest of the time because I just don't believe in them, but I will do them for catching and stuff because it's just that important, especially for this Steel-type challenge. Smith & Wesson on the load for this week? Wait, what was a Smith & Oh, this thing! Okay, that's right. Just casually finding those. Why did you put a TM after it? Or he's lurking, who knows? Skib is in here pretty frequently. How do I not kill this? I'm gonna swap to Metagrouse. Just keep trying to chip the Mawile down. I don't want... I'm gonna hit it with a Bullet Punch, and if that kills it, we'll reload. Also, it's funny that Quick Claw just went off on that, of all things. Quick Claw went off on Bullet Punch. I can't get you any lower without threatening to kill you. Wait, not a gun? I assumed it was a gun too. Oh, okay. Dolphy and I both were on the same page. We just both were like, oh, it's a gun. That's hardy nature. That's not awful. Okay, at least we now have a full team of stuff. And we have Earthquake on Excadrill, which means we can just start mulching things. Adam needs to step. Well, you know what? If people spelled his name right, maybe he would actually do his job. Maybe he just feels a little, like, insulted that everybody keeps misspelling his name. Poor guy. He doesn't do his job. He stopped doing his job because you made him sad. I want to have Skarmory in the front. I'm still farming candies on both of these, so... Let's make sure that Beartic dies. Okay, it's dead. Metagrouse just naturally outspeeds Skarmory? That's crazy. I didn't see a Quick Claw go off. I don't think it was a Quick Claw. Put the safety... Imagine you just have a normal gun that doesn't have a sheath and it just has a safety switch built on the side of it for no reason. That'd be hilarious. Let me turn the safety off this knife. Well, there's Avalugg. That time was because of Quick Claw for sure. Oh, that means that I just realized we're going to see a, I'm taking Brave Bird until we can get Drill Peck back. And then we'll swap once I get access to Drill Peck again, because I hate Brave Bird. Specifically in this game, in this format. Other formats, yeah, Brave Bird is much better, but in this format, I'd prefer something that doesn't kill me while using it. I'm gonna send them both in that Dugong and make sure that Dugong doesn't do something weird here. Never mind. Metagrouse just decided to delete it from existence. I kind of forgot, I'm so used to the Mega form of Metagrouse being the BFG that just one-shots everything. I kind of forgot that Metagrouse itself was already really strong. Also, Wide Lens. That's getting stacked. You found a sword? Wait, Infernal, I need a picture of that one. That's sick. I need pics. I want pics of that one. I hear sword and a piece of my nerd brain instantly just is at attention. Is it a specific type of sword? Better than Mud Slap, so I guess I'll take it. The gym leader in here should just be a complete face smash, I'm pretty sure. Not expecting this to be a challenge. That Dugong survived. Wow, they both lived. That could have been bad. I'm not gonna risk it because I don't want him to hurt Metagrouse more than he already has. Make sure he goes. Get out of the truck? Heck yeah, fair enough. Because Dugong is a magical Pokemon. I've seen Dugong pop up multiple times, and it's worth noting that... wow, we got a fridge! Sweet. Okay, I'll take that. It's worth noting that Dugong is weirdly tanky. Every time I've seen him, he has eaten the weirdest attacks and just been completely fine afterwards. So it's not just like a one-off anymore. He's just that tanky. A longsword or a two-handed bastard sword? Yo, that's sick. 2 more the last couple of weeks? Oh my god. Why are you guys just collecting swords? How is this happening? Does this mean, wait, so given how your business works, does that mean that, y'all are just... Does that mean that people are just buying swords and then just returning them? Who's buying these swords? Just imagining there's some guy out there just constantly buying swords for no reason. It's like, nah, there's a dent in this one, or nah, I'm not feeling the weight on this one, and they just return them. And Amazon just has a pile of swords for no reason. They don't know what to do with them. They're like, we just keep getting them. Of course, Dolphin, nice. Oh, come on! Man, I'm gonna stop opening these chests. I'm so sick of this. I want to use Brave Bird. I hate the gimme gold chests. I hate that there's a small chance of you dying because I get it every single time, and every single time I tell myself it's only a 30% chance, and then I hit it again. I hate it so much. Dark Pulse is interesting. Yeah, no way. That. Can I put this on? I was going to refresh and use an ether, and I didn't because I just didn't get the choice. Or I got the choice, I just accidentally did one menuing before I should have. That's unfortunate. Not really swords, solid plastic training swords. Okay, that makes more sense. I was trying to imagine somebody just like collecting a bunch of real swords. Like, the rebellion is about to begin. Yo, there we go, finally. Don't need Brave Bird, I need Drill Peck. So that way I don't die. I'd rather like have a chance to not kill something than just kill my Skarmory every single time. Must be for like a dojo or something that's like training students or something. Though it's weird that like you guys keep ending up with them. I wonder if like something's faulty with them. Somehow. Yes, Infernal has real swords. He's posted them a few times in our Discord. He's got a bunch of neat stuff. Or I miss input again. That. Since I know we're about to go to it, be absolutely certain. Alright. Well, I haven't seen this guy yet, I'm pretty sure. I think this is the first time that we've seen Price. I'm to delete him from existence. Infernal is preparing for the day in which he becomes a vigilante. In the future, where something happens and he loses his eyesight, he's going to become a vigilante in Hell's Kitchen, and he's going to fight crime. Come on, man! Of course, it has to have Ice Cloak then, is what it just did. That's so annoying. No, I do not want Zap Cannon on any universe. Well, this is going to outspeed me. But we live, we're fine. You've gotten more? Well, more power to you. I think we're going to go to a Renaissance fair at some point in the next couple of months, and I have a feeling that when I go there, I will be coming back with a sword. We'll see. Like I said, Dugong is weirdly tanky. Again, Dugong is weirdly, stupidly tanky. Man. I'm gonna take that. Isn't that really bad? Yeah, I'm not taking that either. Nope, it's just an egg voucher. We have beaten him at some point, I just don't remember it. Hell yeah. Hanso's not a dragon tamer, he's a bird keeper. Yep. Gotta love Gen 1. Rest in peace, Charizard. Being a freaking fire flying. This is not good. I think Bullet Punch will kill it. Okay, good. It's never been fixed. He's just the glorified flying type trainer, yeah. It's never going to change. I am full healing. I know my luck. You know what? I could have just given myself a Lumberry and been fine. Boom. You have to find the old picture to find out we haven't shown. Nice. Oh, recipes color splash. What was the, like, consensus on Color Splash as a game? Was that one, like, regarded as good, or did people not like it? I have no idea. Ice Hue is so annoying. Anything that has a disguise like that is really annoying. It's okay. Yeah. It's better than Sticker Star. That's not saying much. That is not saying much at all. Okay, Orthworm has an insanely cracked moveset already. What the heck? I think I'm gonna put Skarmory back in party and bring out Magnezone. I've used Hammer Arm so many times, this might not be good. Might be bad. Magnezone wants to learn Thunder. Yeah, no thanks. I know my history with missing moves. Well, I'll take the Reviver Seed, but again, I know my history with it. Some random thing is going to kill my Pokemon and use it up. Been down this road enough to know how it's going to end. Make sure the Glalie dies. Yeah, I'll meter mash. It's fine. I know there's like almost zero chance that Zacian should. Well, actually, I was about to say that we don't have any Ultra Balls to throw at it, but that just changed, so I'm gonna take those. So now, because those showed up, I assume there is zero chance that we're gonna see a Zacian here. Imagine though if we do, that'd be crazy. If Zacian shows up, it's gonna be the craziest. I'm gonna wig out. It's such a low chance. It's like 0.7 or something like that. It's either 1.5 or it's 0.7. I don't remember. I guess since we're doing double battles, it'll probably be 1.5 by odds, but still. It's very low. Very low chance. It can still happen. There's a chance. Bone's at 5%? Oh, wow. That thing's on life support. Need a car charger. Well, there's my gold problem solved all of a sudden. I'll take that. Ah, crap. I'm not gonna do it. I think it's bait. I'm sitting here running it through my head. I think this is bait. I think if I fight Melanie, I either just barely win or I lose very, very sadly. It's funny. Suddenly ads. Twitch just sent me the notification telling me that pre-rolls are turned off for the next 38 minutes, so that would be why. I'm not fighting her. There's a chance that we could win since we're oops all steel types, but I know how these are, and I know she has a Lapras. That's what I'm worried about, is the Lapras specifically. That Lapras has a very high chance of screwing me over, even though I have the Magnezone. That actually could be crazy good on this. I'm gonna swap out Dig for Shed Tail. We'll see if that works. There's Tinkaton. Well, that's annoying. Wow, I can't believe it lived a flamethrower. Are you really gonna... Okay. I don't have to complain. I was about to start complaining. I don't have to complain. No, do not learn Fissure. I'm gonna bring back Sucker Punch to make sure that Mawile has something that it can use. If I end up in a situation that needs that. Why is the Furt... Every time Furt sprite shows up, I keep thinking it's shiny for a brief second. Welcome back from the land of ads. I'm like sitting here really hoping that it's Zacian just because that'd be awesome, but I know it's not gonna be. I know it's not gonna be. Yo, what's up, Messy Bessie? Welcome back. We're in the middle of a run that's going excellently well. We're still in grinding mode to try and beat this stupid challenge. Yeah, that sucks. Both useless to me. That could have been really good, but oh well. Well, that did absolutely nothing since I have Flying type and Levitate. If it was Zacian, I was going to clip it. We're all gonna clip it. But no, unfortunately, it's just Beavis and Butthead. Completely useless to me. Alright. I need to seriously think about what we need to get right now. Mawile is fine. If we get the Mega Mawilite, that'll change some things. The Orthworm is something I would love to get rid of. I guess we could just keep repeating this loop. There's no point in not repeating this loop. Also, there's a chance that we could find a Kartana here, I believe. I think. Oh yeah, we also have to get ready for the rival fight. That's about to happen. Make sure that this does not go the way I don't want. Away from it. Why is that thing so fast? So I've said it before, I'll say it again, the biggest weakness of the Steel type mono challenge is the fact that you're basically stuck with Pokemon that are going to get outsped every single time by anything and everything and its mother. I am very worried about the rival fight right now. He's gonna lead with that Emboar, and that Emboar is gonna swap to pure fire type, which means my Skarmory's not gonna be able to hit it. Magnezone's gonna be able to hit it for normal, but that's probably not gonna be enough. And then that leaves me with the problem of how to finish it off. I know I have multiple Pokemon that have Earthquake, but I also think that they're gonna get outsped by that stupid thing. Actually, the solution is currently staring me in the face. Never mind, thank you. Found the solution to my problems. Hooray! Make sure that Excadrill could get some time in the sun. I have absolutely no idea if the Excadrill can one-shot it or not. I don't think it can, but it's at least going to hit it really, really, really hard and set up for me to get a revenge kill on it, and then everything else on the Rivals team should be really easy to beat. It's just that Imbor that we have to get past. Well, that's really handy to run into this early with this team comp. Hello, Chestnut. Expecting to see you here. Okay, I just gotta make sure that Excadrill is at full health before we go into this rival fight, because I think it's actually gonna matter. The X speed, are we going to get another X item? No, that is rough. Who can we give this to? Not that... Guess I'm gonna give it to Skarmory, and we can boost Roost. Actually, no, let's give it to Excadrill for the Earthquake. Alright. I wish I had the Terror Orb. If I had the Terror Orb, I think I'd solve all my problems. YOLO. Oh, he swapped! Yo, okay. That was very unexpected. He didn't have a ground type last we fought him. Okay, now he does. Oh wait, did he have that? Did he have that one last time? He may have, and I may have just forgotten. I'm gonna use Tri Attack and see if I can get some kind of status effect on it. Nope. I can't believe he stayed in after seeing that I have Levitate. Like... Oh, great. Actually, does that even affect me? That doesn't affect me. Oh, so that Nidoking achieved absolutely nothing with its short life. Okay, got it. With the Thunderbolt. Yeah, that hurt. He's gonna go back to that stupid Corviknight. Who's my fastest Pokemon right now? It is the Excadrill. That's... I said not the Skarmory. Come on! That is absolutely awful. That's funny. I can't believe he still swapped a Corviknight. Not even a prediction. That's just lucky. I don't even know. Okay, well, I have nothing I can swap to for this. There's no point in me swapping, so I'm just gonna keep Behemoth Blading it, and I know I have the ability to use Roost, so I guess I'll swap to Drill Peck just to not use up all of my Behemoth Blades. Don't mind me, just gonna Roost. Oh, he's got a Goodra too, that's awesome. Ah, yes. Why did he swap to this thing? What was the point? I don't understand the AI in this game 90% of the time. It just seems to do whatever it feels like. Okay, well, we're gonna get through this rival fight. There's, like, basically nothing else this rival can do to beat us now. I can think of absolutely nothing that this... That's not gonna beat us, it's just gonna make this take much longer. I could swap to Metagrouse and we could Hammer Arm this thing, but that scares me with the Imbor specifically. This thing is gonna cause me issues just purely because my patience is about to run out with this. You know what? Yeah, actually... Let's see if I regret this decision. Ow. Okay, the good news is that he doesn't have any Lepa berries, so eventually he's going to be able to run out of roosts. Okay, thank you. Thrilling gameplay of spamming Supercell Slam against that thing. And now we Earthquake and... I was a little worried about that fight, but I figured we would get through that one. It's the next rival fight that concerns me right now. Because that one, I don't know how we're going to beat the end. Like, I think I'm just taking the candy jar. I also need to revive my Magnezone. Alright. Back in business, and back to regularly scheduled programming. Also known as still farming this Metagrouse as best I can. I think Metagrouse is getting close to where I need him to be, but it's also not lost on me that I also really need to get the egg moves on Metagrouse, because he's got a lot of options. So we might need to farm even more candies with him if we really want him to be as effective as he can be. I know he doesn't need them, but I think it would make my life easy. Shoot, we're running out of lures. It's also the first run in a long time where we just haven't been getting XP shares. 33. So we're 7 candies away from actually finally having Beldum as low as it can go, which means we can put something else on the team and start working on that. This is a boss level, if I remember correctly, so the next one should be the gym leader. There should be a gym leader in the meadow. I was hoping that we would see Kartana here. Kartana would have been a great pickup for this team right now. Get access to Leaf Blade. That would really be helpful. Why is he... Okay, hold on a second. Usually when the AI hits my Magnezone with a ground-type move and sees that I have Levitate, it usually does the intelligent thing and it stops using that ground-type move. That's the first time I've seen it not. Just curious. I'm trying to think about, because I know Meadow is going to be a boss. Which means Ice Forest is going to be a boss, which means no chance at Zacian. Oh, I know what we have to do. Okay, we're still going to go this way, but we're not going to go after Zacian. We're going to go into space. We're going to space. Yeah, because it would be interesting if we get access to Solgaleo. It overlaps a little bit with Metagrouse, but... I've tried to avoid going too crazy with space into the microphone, because I do know it makes the microphone spike. I will take the Super Egg. Coward? I just don't want to blow your guys' ears out. Come on, gotta cut me some slack. I don't want to make you guys deaf. Then you won't be able to hear me. What ears? Hey, you have ears. You got little holes. You're through my lower... See, that's your ear. It's your lower jaw. The whole thing. It's an ear. Also, wait, that's an actual thing? Wow. Today I learned. Didn't actually know that. Trying to imagine what that like as an borderline impossible. Fascinating. Why are we getting so many? Okay, hold on a minute. All we have gotten so far has been Dubwool and Florges. What is going on? Wow, that's the first time that Florges has survived a hit. Nothing in return. Awesome. Good job. Trying your best, I think. I think one of my future ideas that I'm going to do, I think once we get this Beldum taken care of, I think I'm actually going to just run Riolu and the Galarian Meowth side by side until they're both at 1, just by themselves. I'm not going to bring the other thing. Once their costs are reduced, we'll put the whole ensemble together. Oh, crap. Alright, we're doing it. Last time they killed us. I don't remember what they killed us with, but they did murder us. So let's see if they kill us this time. Okay, well, never mind. We just killed the thing that caused so many issues last time we had to fight this punk. I'm in danger. I'm using my Terra Shark just so I don't get one-shot by that thing. That, I think, is the most terrifying G-Max that I've seen so far. That thing looked huge. That was crazy. Oh my god, there's another one. Okay, we're fine. Magnezone took care of it. We're good. That did scare me, though, for a minute. Each a bug-type move. I get Quiver Dance immediately. Yeah, I mean, it's just instantly Quiver Dance. Dragon Bug isn't bad just because of the special attack thing. That'd be great, but it's Quiver Dance. Because whoever I put this on immediately turns them into a hard carry. Oh my god. Is that just... I think it's just Metagrouse. I think you just put it on Metagrouse and he just kills everything he runs into. He's already so bulky. If you can get 2 Quiver Dances off on him pretty reliably, and then he just smokes everything. You could also put it on Skarmory. That's an option. Or Excadrill. That's also an option. But I think Metagrouse, if we can get the Mega on him, he's the most reliable of the three. And I think he has the best chance of just absolutely bodying the Eternatus. Yeah, I think we get rid of Bullet Punch at this point, because I don't think we're going to need it. Metagrouse has Quiver Dance! Oh my god! So concerned with whether we could, we never stopped to think if we should. Now we have. Bug out. This is gonna be absolutely crazy. I am so here for this. Oh, I forgot that thing's a partial flying type. Fine. Problem solved. I was just gonna spam Earthquake like I've been doing, but then I saw the flying type. Ooh. The Soothe Bell is really late, but really nice. So we're gonna Hammer Arm the Blissey. We're gonna Meteor Mash the... So that should be... Oh, oops. I love missing. It's so fun. There we go. That looks better. Thank you. I got excited for a second. I saw the voucher. I think would be much better, but I kind of want the voucher. Well, the Sylveon is back. Whole lot of mashing going on, both in terms of moves and me actually mashing my controller. I want the balls on this. I think I am going to take the rare candy and just make sure that we're Giga prepared for the next gym battle just to be safe. Probably don't need it, but it's just an extra precaution at this point. Excadrill uses its speed? I feel like that's not going to work. There's no way. It's not... Yeah, that's what I thought. I should have gone with my gut. My gut said it wasn't going to work, but I was like, you know what? Let's just see. We'll be fine. I know that one of the gym leaders here is Lenora. I don't know if there are any others. Okay, there's at least one other. I don't think I fought this guy before. I think I'm going to stand and I'm just going to Meteor Mash. Okay, bye. That gives me a free swap. Okay, it wasn't as free as I thought. I didn't realize that he would have Revelation Dance. Ooh, Shiftry. God, it's fast. Okay, well, I forgot we had a Reviver Seed. Never mind. Speed rose sharply. I think it's gonna Sucker Punch again. Yep. Get baited, nerd. If this was like Pokemon Champions or something, that specific sequence of events would be absolutely blissful. God, that thing is tanky. It's fine. So sad that Dynamax isn't specifically a thing, because this Eldegoss just feels absolutely out of place. Okay, hold on a second. This isn't the first time I brought it up, but does anyone else feel like Eldegoss is missing a third Evo? Every time I've seen this Pokemon, it feels like they had an idea, they made the first Pokemon, made the second, and then it genuinely just feels like they forgot to make the third. Well, why did he swap to this, actually? I'm going to Quiver Dance again. And now it's time to just delete. We're definitely going to have to, like, change up our moveset when we get to Eternatus. We're going to have to get, like, Psychic and whatever, but... Well, we may not actually need it, because honestly, Quiver Dance increasing the Spadef and speed by itself is really good. That was honestly my main concern when I saw the Quiver Dance. I was just worried about the speed. But yeah, this has a really good chance of just being my solution against Eternatus now. Let's do I gotcha. We have some that we need to spend. What is the spirit? Nope. Nope. Alright, let's see what we get. We haven't gotten a shiny from Egg Gacha in a while, so I feel like we're building up to one. Nope. Every time I see the Rogue Balls, I get excited because I think it's going to be a Mega Stone, and then it's just Rogue Balls, and a part of me is just depressed. Do I want a Quiver Dance? I don't think I do. I think we just want to go ahead and start whacking. Yeah, I think we're going to start whacking. I'm going to swap out and get Excadrill. I have an idea. Stupid idea. Okay. Not expecting that swap. Oh, he reflected! That sucks! It did not save the Electrode. The Electrode is still dead. Okay, we are really relying on the Magnezone to carry right now. That Reflect is such a weird problem. I'm gonna bring Skarmory in so that way we don't have to worry about the Sand Slash. See? Team Rocket are actually the good guys. They took out their own Pokemon for me. That will never get old. How do I want to do this? I think it's just this. I didn't think it would, but... Okay, goodbye, Muck. He did. I don't expect Giovanni to be a problem. At least not this first one. The second one might be a problem, but this first one at least I think should be relatively safe. Knock on wood. Alcremie is one of those Pokemon. Every time it shows up, I am a little caught off guard. Because a part of me keeps expecting it to be a shiny, and then it's not. It just throws me off. I will say, I do wish that more Pokemon had more colors. It's weird that they are dying on the hill of Pokemon will always only be shiny and their base color, and there is no other option. Like, at the very least, different shiny tiers. Kind of like how Pokerogue does it, or if not, literally just every single one having multiple color variations. Or at least more of them having multiple color variation. And we should be good to go. Magnezone having Flamethrower is absolutely disgusting. Now if I can just find Ice Beam. Okay. The fact that he has thrown out Electivire tells me that it's got a fighting move. That's my guess. I think we're looking at a fighting type move. I'm gonna try Flamethrower and see if we can get a burn on it. It's got Play Rough. Did you think I was gonna swap to some... Why do I keep thinking the AI is even remotely intelligent? That is definitely going to use a fighting type move. We could go to, I think I'm gonna try going to Metagrouse because I think Metagrouse is tankier. I also think that Metagrouse is gonna outspeed this. Yep. I know that was really, really dangerous, but that was kind of what I was banking on, was surviving the initial hit and then just revenge killing the Psy-Shield Bash. I know I could have missed, and if I had missed, I would have been really upset, but it was a risk. Gambled. We won that gamble. Torque, seriously? Okay, well, we don't outspeed that anymore. But it wasted its turn, so it's completely fine. I don't get it. Sometimes the AI does stuff that seems somewhat intelligent, and sometimes the AI just does whatever it feels like, seemingly. I would love to know what's going under the hood with this. To see how it chooses. I was told it's completely random. That just feels weird. It's just hard to accept that it's completely random. Fire thing? Who did I even give this? What? Person which I want to give this to Mawile. I will take my Lumberry, thank you very much. Though I need to go first. Now I'm taking my Lumberry. Thank you, have a nice day. Oh, this is... Huh? I swear... you said that and my mind broke for a second. I was like, what? Do I have to do modding? And no, we don't have to do it. Okay, I see. Nice. Dang, that is a really big one. That's what she said. That is definitely a long sword, right? It almost has to be. Looks like one. I don't know swords well enough to say, but it sure looks like it is. I like how Dolphy came in with shit. Meanwhile, my mind immediately went to slut. When Infernal said S-word, it went two different directions. He avoided the attack! Okay, well that's annoying. I really want to get another Quiver Dance off, but I know I'm not going to this thing. I have to land this Meteor Mash. Okay, we're good. Ooh, attack up. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Of course, we got outsped. That sucks. If only we had... Whatever. No big deal. We'll be fine. His Honchkrow is down, so I don't think he has any way to handle the Excadrill now. I think Excadrill can just Earthquake him out of existence. Funny that he has a Persian and like no attempt was made to make that Persian actually a threat. I need to start thinking about what's going to get replaced for Swords Dance on Excadrill, because Excadrill's definitely going to need Swords Dance. Well, that's annoying. Man, that thing is really weirdly tanky. Magnezone should counter the Rhyperior really hard when we get to the higher levels. I didn't realize that he shouted the what. Yo, okay, well, Mega Skarmory just came online. That's nice. Let's go ahead and do some revives just to be safe. And Mega Skarmory, thank you. Have a nice day. All right, we have toes. I just saw the auto mod message, I love that it held it for the reason bullying. Not where I thought Automod was gonna go with that, but sure. I guess? Actually, oh no, okay. I see how they would categorize it as that. Okay, I see the ways it would be. It's still funny, because that's not where my mind was immediately going for that. Bring Metagross back in so we can get some more candies. More stuff. We don't need any other stuff, so I'm just gonna take the nugget for now. As much as I meme on Mega Skarmory's toes, I will say I do think Mega Skarmory is a great Mega Pokemon. I don't know why, but something about it, I just really like it. Something about the toes. They're like funny to the point that they circle back around and suddenly become cool. Oh boy, and his... I kinda wanna swap to Excadrill and Supercell slam it. Oh wait, let's just do this. Let's just do it the safe way. Okay, chill. You. Well, this is gonna take a minute. Oh no, my physical attack on my Magnezone. Yay, Ultra Balls. Ooh. Here's the boss. A thing I'm really concerned about. I hope that we get something really... Oh, we have no PP left. That's unfortunate. That attack down actually mattered. Nope. Suck. Let's send out Excadrill. Okay, we're good. Alright, hopefully we can get the option... Ooh, wait. No, none of these. We'll see if we run into anything interesting here. We probably won't. Well, actually, wait a second. This is... No, I don't think we're going to see anything, because I think this is Dusk. I think we're in Dusk, which means that Solgaleo is not up. Sending it. I just realized we don't really have a good counter to Psychic type. I'm just going to send in Metagrouse. I'll go ahead and Quiver Dance just to get his speed up. Let's just do one. It'll be funny if I instantly run into like a trainer battle and it resets my one Quiver Dance, but I just want the Quiver Dance because it makes more likely that none of these random Pokemon are gonna outspeed me, so I can just, you know, plow through everything. Take that lure. Oh, battle's going again. I would normally take the Bronzong, but have the Metagrouse. I don't think really need Bronzong right now. I don't think he brings anything to the table. As much as I hate to say it, I do think the Orthworm is more valuable. I'm gonna get, like, taken out back or something here in a second for that, but in this specific instance, I think Orthworm is okay. Did I just imagine that, or did anybody else see Bronzong suddenly have health for a split second before it died? I don't know if I just imagined that or if that just happened, but I'm pretty sure that it just went to 0 and then went right back up and then died. That was very odd. want to make sure that I don't trust the clay doll surviving. So I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Should make sure that we can, take it out on the next turn. But if that clay doll does any kind of ground type move, it's not going to be able to hit me. Or just going to blow itself up. Never mind. Once again, the problem has solved itself. I'll take it. Let's see. That Lepa Berry, I'm actually going to go ahead and take that and put that on Metagrouse. Kind of like early preemptive planning. I don't think that the rare candy is worth taking right now. But that Lepa Berry may end up mattering if we can keep the Lepa Berry like the rest of the game and something doesn't happen to it. How much do you want to bet that that Bronzong has Levitate? Nope. It doesn't. Question answered. Put that on Metagrouse. I'm just gonna keep boosting that Metagrouse at this point, just because everything else has gone on the Metagrouse. Let's send everything to Soul Rock. It's gonna be funny if I put everything into that Metagrouse and we never find the Metagrouse out. And by funny, I mean really sad. I will take that too, Belle. Very much. Have a nice day. Once again, for those who are not aware, the friendship is a way to get candies in this game for grinding. So if you are not aware, if there is a Pokemon that you want to grind candies on, make sure to grab every single Soothe Bell that you see. Drill Peck should be enough to kill him. Realistically, I should have just done Drill Run and Flamethrower into the Bronzong just in case the Drill Run can miss, but honestly, I was yapping and I wasn't thinking about it. Nougat. Should have used Thunderbolt there instead of Flash Cannon, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I could just do this. Yeah, I'm really of the opinion. So the way that we did the Steel Challenge, for those who weren't here for it, is it was a Discord poll. Was what chose it, and I am still very much of the opinion that I'm pretty sure this is actually probably one of the harder mono challenges. Because number one, all of these Steel-type Pokemon on average are slow. Number two, there's not many of them in this game, so finding them is really tough in the wild, meaning that you really need to start the run with what you want. And number three, they are weak to so many types that are all over the place, specifically Fire and Ground, obviously. They're just everywhere. You don't become aware of how many of them there are until you do the Steel Challenge, and then on top of that, there are so many random Pokemon that have coverage. Just tons of coverage. Also, Team Magma just ends your run instantly. Because there's almost beating the Groudon is really tough. Actually has too many options for killing Steel types. For all of one Pokemon's actually one. Might as well. How many times did we come here during our normal classic runs looking for a Rayquaza just to see if we could have one pop up? And of course, the time that the Rayquaza shows up, of course, is when I'm doing the Steel Challenge. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Also, what's up, Lily? How's it going? I'm just so, like... I'm so mad. I know, but I'm just mad that I can't use it. Because I wanted to use it on so many other runs. There were so many runs where I came through here and like, it'd be really cool to catch a Rayquaza and use it on this run. Now it's shown up now of all times. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna roost immediately, because I'm gonna assume this does not have a fire type move. Yeah, this, okay, we'll be fine. Okay, we cannot do that again, we will kill it. Ooh. Also, there's been a lot of, like, weird bugs I've seen over the last week. We've seen some really weird stuff. Yeah, I'm convinced you've definitely pushed a button. You pushed a button. I see how it is. I don't think this will kill it. Okay, reloading. Policy is still I reload for legendaries. Or anything I need to catch. We just have to wait a second for the game to decide. Alright, once more with feeling. The weird ones that I've seen is I've seen multiple instances where a Pokemon goes, like an enemy Pokemon will go to 0 health, and then it just randomly gets health back and then dies. So like, it'll hit 0, and then it just increases, and then it faints. I've seen that a few times. The one I've seen it consistently with is specifically if you get multiple multi-lenses. I don't know what that breaks, but that will trigger it every time for some reason. And then we had it happen again tonight, but I don't know what caused it. It just happened randomly. With multi-hits, you didn't use them. So the one that showed up tonight wasn't a multi-hit. It was just a normal move. The other visual bug that I've seen a lot, it's another visual bug, is related to popping up specifically like when Sturdy or Levitate or something like that is on the field. I don't know what it is, but it'll just show up randomly even if like nothing has happened. Like I'll press Behemoth Blade and the other, like, so we'll get in a double battle and I'll use Behemoth Blade and something else and it'll just pop up Sturdy or Levitate immediately for no reason. And it's like, why is it doing this? And then the move will go off and then it just pops it up again. And it's like, literally nobody with Sturdy was even like pointed at this thing. What do you mean? So it's nothing, it's nothing major. It's just weird visual stuff that I don't understand. Flyouts are bug. Okay, it's a known thing. Good. That's the only weird stuff that I've seen. It's just... I know that Drill Peck will kill it. I'm going to swap. What doesn't kill this right now? What doesn't kill this and what doesn't get killed by it? Okay, that was a good answer. I think Metagross is going to kill this thing. I think I have to use Hammer Arm. I think Psyshield Bash and Meteor Mash will kill it. Okay, well that's bad. Come on! He punched himself in the face! And then died to something that never should have killed him. That's so annoying. Alright, heck yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Go eat. Go eat, go rest, and have a good good night and good next day. How about that? Can't believe that just happened. Wait, what? How did that not? That's curious. Oh, because he's using that first. I see. I've not been paying attention. That means Behemoth Blade this time. Perfect. Now we're in business. And I'm dead. Okay. Now I'm just gonna start. No, he's gonna use another citrus berry. Frick. YOLO. Okay. I knew that wasn't gonna work, but I also didn't want to hit him because I knew that there was no chance of Metagross outspeeding to actually land the hit. Well, I'm gonna Sucker Punch him. Okay, I need him to not kill himself. Okay, this is dangerous. Never mind, we're done. Okay, good. Goodbye. That is the first Rayquaza that we have gotten, and it really sucks that it happened on the Steel-type challenge. But hey! Got it. That's about all I can say. The rest of this should just be easy. We're getting to the point where I'm considering stopping the double battles, because you do hit a point where you want to stop, but I don't think it's right now. So close to... I'm probably going to take another double battle or another lure if I see one. And I need to get Metagross back in the front. Why are there so many unknown all of a sudden? If I see another one, I'm being trolled. Nope, just a scientist. Come on. All right. Trying to think of how we're going to do the rest of this run, given where we're currently at. Of course you have Fire Blast. Why wouldn't you have Fire Blast? Lived on 1, Fire Blast. Cool. Neat. I love it. That's awesome. Love everything about that. Revive the Metagross immediately and take a Super Lure. I also still have absolutely no idea how we're going to beat the next rival fight. It's going to be very luck-based. There's a very good chance that we're just going to wipe and die. Survive it will be a minor miracle. And then we have to figure out how we're going to get past Giovanni. Because we don't have a great way to deal with him and the Mewtwo specifically. Metagross with the Quiver Dance. I almost said Quirky Dance. I'm alright. He might be able to do something. Well, hold on. Wait. Isn't this... This is defense and special defense. Yeah, no. Alright, what are we at? Let's see. So it's 135. We know there is a gym leader fight at 140. It's almost 11. I think it's a bad idea to go straight into the rival fight here. I think this late at night, given the time and everything else, I think this is probably a good place to cut it off and not immediately go smash my face into that brick wall. You'll just have to remember now that we're coming up on a gym leader fight and the rival fight, and then we'll see what ends up happening. In the meantime, so we can get another egg on Magnezone. We can get the cost reduction. We can get... What were we grinding for on Mawile? I think we need the... Oh my god, I didn't realize how many candies we were up to on Skarmory. Let's go see what candies we can spend real quick. Skarmory can have his passive unlocked at long last. I think that'll make things a little bit easier. Then Magnemite can get another egg if we can keep hunting for Ice Beam, which is what I'm after. You can get your cost reduction. Getting that passive is going to be probably required at some point, but I need that cost reduction first. All while I can reduce her cost to 1. It actually is probably useful to go ahead and take the cost reduction on her. Though it would be really nice to buy an egg and see if we can fish up one of those other egg moves, like the steel egg move or the grass egg move. I assume that the grass egg move is Horn Leech, and if it is, that's actually really good. I bet money it has to be Horn Leech. I bet it is. We are going to just go ahead and take the cost reduction because that's the best for me right now. So we got that. Got that. We don't have anything we can do with Drillbur. What was the other one? The other one was... Okay. That's that. I think we're good there. Alright. We've been live for 3 hours. Not bad. I think this is a good place to go ahead and cut it off. We made good progress tonight. We have a lot more progress that we need to do, clearly. There's a chance that this run goes all the way to the end, but I think it's very low chance. If we find the Mega Metagrousite, if we beat the next rival fight and we can find the Metagrousite, I think we stand a really good chance of going the distance, especially since it's not Maxi this time. And then it's just going to depend on what the Elite Four is. If the Elite Four has got a Fire-type user in it, we're screwed. So we'll just have to wait and see which one it is, because that's... it's really just RNG at this point to decide if we win or we lose. Because I do think we have the ability to kill Eternatus right now. I'm pretty confident that we can kill it. It's all the Golfer Girl. That would be hilarious if that was possible. Just imagine, it's like, oh my god, it's all just Kahili. It's no one else, this is oops, all Kahili. Wait, that would be a funny, like, modded run of this game. Imagine if it's just oops, all Kahili, every single wave. She got tired of being ignored, so now she's everything. She's all the rivals, she's all the gym leaders, she's all the random trainers, she's all the mystery events, she's all the evil team battles. Oh god. That's terrifying. She's all the Pokemon. Okay, now hold on a second. This is not the waifu ROM hack. This is not the waifu ROM hack. We cannot catch. Yeah, I think that's all I need to mention. No, you just steal them? Oh, you mean like X and... Okay. You mean like XD. Okay, I got it. Wow, that was a roller coaster there for a minute. I was like, what? I was like, whoa. For a second there, I was like, whoa. Okay. Anyway. On that wild note... absolutely wild note. That's a great place to call it. It was another successful night. Another, yeah, I got nothing to complain about. We'll be back on Friday with something that's not Pokemon related. So it will be Big Walk at long last. We will be walking. I think it's going to be really stupid. If you just like our weird content and want to see what happens when a bunch of goofballs get in a game and chaos unfolds, that'll be a stream that's worth watching, even if you don't like Pokemon. So, that's really all I got. As per usual, thank you all for watching. Hope this was somewhat entertaining. I think it probably was, given some of the crap that happened during it. And yeah, hopefully we'll be back on Friday, and then it should be back to business as usual, as long as I don't get struck by another meteor. That's all I got. Hey, Doug Walker. A second. Oh no, they absolutely are going to plummet when I stop doing Pokerogue instantly. 100% guaranteed. It'll go back to exactly like what it was before. The only temporary boost we might get is typically when I play with the others, they will put me up on a second screen so they can watch my perspective while we're all playing together, but we'll see. But even then, it doesn't really matter. So, that's all I got. No, that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed and see if I can keep recovering from my issues over the last couple of nights. So again, thank you all for watching. Have a good one. I will catch you all next stream or Discord, whichever one happens first. So until then, take it easy. Cheers. Have a good one. That's all I got.